straight cheek beaters out here on the stroker craw. Woo! My Aunt Vicky going through it tough right now, dealing with this virus. So this video dedicated to my Aunt Vic, my mother's sister, who helped raise me, whom I love dearly. There we go. Nice. Nice. Is that good fish? He's stuck. Hello and welcome. What's up, everybody? Thank you for clicking on the video. I'm idling away from the boat ramp. 4th time's a charm. Hopefully, I've been out here several times lately trying to make a fishing video for you guys. And I actually went out there and got on them last time, but I'm dealing with a new GoPro, and I was riding the struggle bus for most of the day, and then all of a sudden I actually got on them and whacked them. That just happened to be the one time that my camera stopped recording on me. Might have been user error. I think maybe I forgot to hit the button. Whatever, man. I looked down, didn't have the footage. So anyways, you guys don't care about that. We're headed back out right now. We're gonna try to get on them today. I'm idling away from the boat ramp here on my Skeeter bass boat Beetlejuice. This is a 19-foot ZX 190 for those of you that might be curious. And yeah, I'm gonna make a little run up the lake and we're gonna see if we can find them eating. Last time I was out here, they were smacking the Finesse football jig with a little stroker craw on the back. Started getting me keyed in that they were down there on the bottom munching. So I'm gonna try to get out there and throw the jig around again today, see if we can smack a few, get them in the boat. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you do enjoy the video, please consider subscribing to the channel. We just surpassed 9,600 subscribers, or we're just about to, like right now. And we're railing our way on our way to 10K. 10K on the way. I would love to have you guys on board. Yeah, that's gonna do it for the intro. Another beautiful day out here on my local lake. And we're gonna go see if we can get us some bass, man. 4th time's a charm. I will try to remember to record this one. Let's get after it, man. I'm about to make a rip. Off we go. All right, just pulled up spot number 1. Didn't go too far. We'll start out a little close to home, see if we can find them eating. Caught some fish here before, so let's see what happens. Starting out with a little finesse jig with a stroker craw on the back. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, right towards the end of my day last time I was out here when my camera stopped recording on me, I was really getting on the jig bite, so I'll try to see if they want that again today. If not, we'll try to figure them out together, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's see if we can get on a couple. Throwing the Shimano Corrado DC reel on a 6 cents unicorn rod. This is the 7.4 heavy. Got that crown on there for the royalty. Shout outs to all the new people subscribing. That's the deal, man. Throwing a little finesse football with a stroker craw on the back of it. See if we can find one eating. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. 3 cameras on deck today. Trying new camera angles. Trying to work with different camera angles for you guys. See if I can get it working. I wonder, are there any busters? Do we have any busters out here, people? Buster. There's one. Boom. Smashed it. Drag's a little loose. First one of the day on the Topwater. I like that. He came up and hammered it. It's a nice one. Decent chunk right there on that Topwater. Say what's up to the 3rd camera. Say what's up to the new GoPro Hero 7. That's all I needed to see, baby. Spot number 1. Skadoosh. Boom. Nice. Look at him. Fish number 1 on the day. Let's let him go. Right back down. They're under that ledge. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, so came out here with the plan to throw the jig around. and started seeing them just straight bust on the top of the water. After about the third explosion, I was like, all right, dudes, I'm gonna pick up the Dogma, little walking bait. Dogma 100 from 6 Cents Fishing. Cracked us the first fish of the day right there. Oh yeah. Top water, straight braid on top water, clear water, summertime hits. Let's go. These fish are post-spawn right now. They've all already done their thing and they're feeding up before they move back out into that deeper water for the summer. We're about to be in the pressure cooker here in Texas. They're gonna turn up the heat really quick. Summer comes fast and hard here. It hits early and it hits hard and hot. It unleashes the fury with the heat. So these fish are munching down, getting ready to go stay cool for a couple months. And I'm gonna try to take advantage of that and see if we can get a few more to hit this top water. Boom, boom, munching. That was a nice little fish, pretty fish, dude. Chunky, healthy. Came up and unleashed the fury. Skadoosh. I love it when they skadoosh. Definitely recording on the camera. Double check my new GoPro, make sure I don't pull another bonehead move like last time I was out here and forget to record the one segment where we actually catch fish. Man, I'd recorded for hours, dudes. And then all of a sudden got on that jig bite and cracked like 5 in a row. Look down, look at that bluegill just chasing this thing. Look at him. Yeah. See that bluegill? He was so mad at this Dogma. That's cool. It's good to see him chasing like that. That'll get the bass fired up. Sometimes it just takes one little bait fish and then another fish to go after it. And that bass will see that hunting taking place and it'll trigger their feeding response and they almost can't turn it off, man. They just go off instinct alone and they're like, I gotta eat whatever that thing's trying to eat. And then it's over with, so. It's all about playing that brain game with these bass, getting them fired up. I love it when they crack top water like that, dude. Boom, that boom stick, you know? There's one, nice. He smacked it as soon as it hit the water too. Ah, he spit it. I had a feeling he was going to spit it, man, dang. It's a nice little fight. Up super shallow. This is my only Dogma 100 on the boat, dudes. I forgot the rest at the house, and this one's got like, one of the hook points is broken off of it. I fished with it, banged it around so much. Hey, gotta work with what you got. That one won. That fish won that fight. But you can see how aggressive they're hitting, man. As soon as that thing hit the water, he smoked it. Gotta get a hook point in him. Let's go. 2 hard topwater blow ups so far, man. That's cool. I'm into it. 2 skadoosh bags at the spot, man. Cool. I ain't mad at it. 1.5 fish. We got one in the boat and one halfway to the boat. Call it 1.5. Probably rip off to another spot now. See if we can find some more eating. Let's go. All right, I'm moving quick, covering ground with the Dogma. Trying to just get a topwater hammerhead over here. Oop, there's one on it. There's one on it right there. Look at him chasing. Chasing all the way out, but he didn't hit it. Definitely interested. He was up there shallow too. I'm pitching up into the dirt, into the grass. Hopefully he's got friends hanging out, dude. There's a lot of trees, a lot of brush right here. It's looking pretty nice. It's looking like a nice little spot. Got my freaking braid hooked again. Come on, Brady bunch, let's go. There's one. Little dude came up and smacked it, dude. What are you doing? Did you see him chasing? That might have been a bluegill. He was so small. It was either a tiny bass or a bluegill, but I could see the rest of the fish around him running from him. I threw up right into a ball of shad and it just got murdered by a small fish, either a tiny bass or a bluegill. Couldn't get him close enough to the boat to tell. He was hooked up for a minute though. Wouldn't even really consider that a skadoosh. He was so minuscule. Oh, look at that bald eagle, dude. Freaking bald eagle, dudes. Can you see that? Awesome. Awesome, man. Shout outs to America. America. Fuck yeah. Coming again to save your mother. Straight freedom flying over, dude. Shout outs to the red, white, and blue, dude. Shit. Great. Freedom Town. Let's go. That was awesome. Freaking bald eagle, dude. He was big too. That boy was big. He's over here hunting some fish too. There's one. Nice. Came off. Dang it. Yeah, not good. Frustrating. He did smack it though. As you can see, I have a broken hook here. Not doing too good, Bobby. Lost a couple fish. Might have to put on a different bait. This thing's just a little too beat up, man. I can't be losing fish. Good thing none of them have been like big fish, or I'd be extremely upset. Let's get back off in the cut, see if we can pull another one out of here. They are hitting it, dude. They are hitting it. Which is good to see, you know. There he is. Nice. Got this one. Boom. He smacked it. They are up in here, man. Quit spinning. They're fired up, dude. They've been fired up lately. They're definitely energetic. Number 2 on the day. Nice little yeeter. Throw them on the gram real quick. Follow me on Instagram if you're not already. As I often remind you guys. Just a little dude, but I'll take him, especially after missing several. Let's let him go. All right. Yeah, they're up here in this pocket chasing. There's another fish right over there just chasing shad, super shallow. Let's see if we can get them to bust. Love catching them up shallow, man. We're up here in 4 feet or less of water, and it goes up super shallow up here on this end. And I love pulling them out of the mud, man. There's one. Swiped at it. Yeah, if I can pull up into a pud muddle, if I can pull up into a mud puddle and catch them, dude, that's just the way I like it. Shallow power fishing for the win. It's just more fun, dude. It's just more fun. Old school power fishing, running and gunning, covering water until you find the eaters. That's just my style, man. It's not nothing against how anyone fishes or anything. It's just my style, you know? Just the way I like to do it. Able to pull off into a random pocket and get us one. But one ain't enough. We need 20. They are still jacking the top water, so that's cool. Oh, there's one. Look at him. That's a bluegill. Pop bluegill. Come up and popcorn it. It's a little popcorn. We ain't after no popcorn. Bluegills, little popcorns, man. Dang old skadoosh. There's one. Nice. Came up and smoked it. Boom. Number 3 on the Dogma. Topwater smoke, baby. Skadoosh. All right, that one's a little nicer than that last one. Nice. 3 fish in the boat so far. Let's see if we can pull a couple more out of here, man, before we leave this spot. Right over here in the trees. Good stuff, man. Let's go. There's one. Nice. Hit it as soon as it hit the water. Cool. Just a little yeeter, but he came up and smoked it. Look at him. You're too small, dude. You're new. What are you doing? That little dude. Too new, too young to be eating these baits, man. Get back down there. They are definitely up in these trees smoking the topwaters, dude. It's gotta be a big one hanging out, man. It's gotta be a big one hanging out here, Bobby. Let's find them. There we go. Nice. Jig fish. Jig fish number 1, baby. All right. Stroker craw on that finesse football. He whacked it. Awesome. Sweet. Might have found out what they want. Might have found out what they want. Right up against these trees. He smoked it. Stroking and yoking. Let's go. Stroker craw work, baby. Yeah, that jig bite is fun, dude. When they tick it, and then you know when you're about to set the hook, there's gonna be a freaking eater on there. That's just fun. I'm in a tree. I'm in a daggum tree. I done casted my jig into a tree. Underwater tree. Come on, Bobby. Yeah, man, when you feel that jig hit and then you're like, all right, here we go. And you go to set the hook and they're there. That's just fun, dude. That's just good times, man. This unicorn rod is so sensitive. And the last time I was out here, if I didn't have this rod, I definitely would have missed fish because they were hitting it so subtly on the bottom. Just a little jig tick, dude. And if I didn't have a nice rod like this unicorn, something really sensitive to feel that bite, I definitely would not have even known they were there. Probably missed multiple fish. But because of this unicorn, we were able to put 5 in the boat in a row on the jig last time I was out here. Sadly, like a bonehead, wasn't recording. I do want to give praise to this unicorn though, because it is an extremely nice rod and you can feel everything down there. So much so that you'll trick yourself into thinking you had a bite if you never used one of these before. When you feel the bottom and you feel the trees and you feel the bait bump stuff at first, and so you get used to it, it'll feel like life. It's pretty crazy. There we go. Nice. Nice. Feels like good fish. He's stuck. Yeah, nicest one of the day, for sure. That's a good fish. And he spit it. Get into the boat, boy. Yeah. How about that one, guys? That's not a bad one right there, man. I cast it over there twice, almost abandoned the spot. Yeah, that's what I'm after. That's what we're after right there, boys. Yeah, nice jig eater. That was awesome. That was awesome. Let me get out of this dock. We'll let him go. Yeah, it's a decent chunk right there, man. Felt good. Felt good to get back down there and get us one. Let's let him go. Yeah, off he goes. Let's do that again, man. Let's do that again. That was awesome. Yes, yes, the jig eater. That one felt good, man. That one felt good. Once again, guys, I have to reiterate, if I did not have this rod, if I was not fishing with a super sensitive rod, I would not have felt that bite. I would never have known that that fish was on that jig. I mean, I barely felt him. I barely felt life and decided to swing. And you saw it, man. We stuck him, hooked him up, and got us another one. Awesome. Cast it over there twice. You see that little rock just sitting up there super shallow? I threw the stroker craw up there, practically right on top of it. Then just bounced it off, and a few feet out into the deeper water, he smoked it. He just wonder wharfed it in, and I just barely felt life on the end of the chain and decided to swing away, Merrill. And there he was. Too awesome. Let's go find us another one of those, man. That was the nicest fish of the day. There he is. Oh, I had a bite. I had a little nibble. A little nibbly nib. Barely felt him. I mean, it was a tiny tick. Sometimes the big ones only tick it tiny. So I decided to swing and he wasn't there. Let's give him another shot. You're much more in tune with what's going on down there on the bottom with your bait when you have a nice, well-built rod. And the unicorn from 6th Sense is definitely one of those. That was awesome. Stroking and yoking with the Finesse football heater. Green pumpkin is the color, in case you guys are wondering. I don't know if I said that already or not, but green pumpkin definitely the way on these really clear bodies of water. Can't beat green pump, dude. That green pump, that Big Papa green pump. If you get that reference, you probably were watching wrestling around the same time that I was when you were a kid. Big Papa pump, Big Papa green pumpkin. There we go. Nice. Felt them on there. Didn't even feel the bite. Just felt the pressure. Just felt the pressure, dudes. Awesome. Another jig eater. It's a guad. Look at this guad, dude. He's darkened up. Heck yeah, man. Come on, buddy. Chill out. Chill. There we go. Didn't even feel the bite. Just felt pressure on the rod. Set the hook. Boom. Nice. Down there on bottom. Still eating the jig. Awesome. Beautiful fish, man. He's pretty. Nice and fat. Let's let him go. Let her, dude. Let's get some more of that. Didn't even feel the bite. Just felt the pressure. Swing away, Merrill. There he was. No tick. There was no bump. There was no none of that. It was just all of a sudden my line started getting tension on it. It felt weird. I decided to swing away. Swing away, Merrill. Hook sets are free. Don't miss one because you're not sure. Just yeet. Just go full yeet and catch a fish. That's the way. Right there, man. If I didn't have this unicorn, chances are I never would have known that that was a fish. I would have just felt like a rock or a tree or the bottom of the lake, mud or something. We out here doing the dang thing. We got 3 cameras on board the boat today. Man, much love to everybody watching out there. I appreciate you all, each and every one of you, even if you're not subscribed. If you just take the time to watch one of my videos, much love to you. I hope you're all staying safe, sane, and healthy in these crazy times, a different world we're all living in. Everybody going through something, different levels, but everybody's going through something right now, man. Best believe my dear Aunt Vicky, who lives in a nursing home in North Texas, has been diagnosed with COVID-19. She is okay. She is doing well so far and fighting it all on her own, isolated in quarantine in her room in her nursing home. But she's a fighter. She's gonna beat it. She's gonna win. But yeah, man, I do have a family member that unfortunately has caught the stupid virus that we're all dealing with right now. So if you guys you know, send out a little positive vibes, maybe throw some prayers up for my Aunt Vicky, I would really appreciate it, man. But yeah, everybody's going through something right now. Even your boy Jay Royal still out here trying to create the content, get the fish in the boat, post vids for you guys so that we can all get through this horrible pandemic together. And that's the deal, man. There's another one. Same thing. No bite, just felt pressure. No bite, just felt pressure. Would never have known if I didn't have a good rod. Still down there, smoking the jig. Nice, let her, dude. They're down here cracking off on the stroker craw. On the back of a finesse football, dude. Let's go. Let's go. Straight cheek beaters out here on the stroker craw. Woo, man. Yeah. Like I mentioned earlier, man, my Aunt Vicky going through it tough right now, dealing with this virus. So this video dedicated to my Aunt Vic, my mother's sister who helped raise me, whom I love dearly, currently sick with COVID-19. I appreciate your guys' healing vibes and prayers out for my Aunt Vicky, and I also appreciate you tuning into the video. Thank you so much. We're having a good time out here smacking them on the jig. I'm gonna get re-rigged up with a fresh stroker yoker, and we'll get back down there and see if we can get us another one, man. Yeet. Dig off into the box. 6censfishing.com, JR10 for the win. Hook yourself up with these heaters. Come out here and catch you a smoker on the stroker. One thing I got to remind you guys about, though, because I forget myself too many times, is to detach the appendages. There we go. Get them dangling. Mangling and dangling. That's what you want. I'm going to go ahead and trim the butt off of this dude. Show you how I'm rigging her on up. Little Strike King Finesse football, probably a $2 jig, $3 jig right here. Speaking of finesse jigs, one reason I'm going through many stroker crawls is because I'm not using the 6 Cents finesse jig, which has a screw lock system on there. Check out those finesse jigs if they're even in stock. I don't even know if they're even in stock, but if they are, consider snagging some of those as well as some of these stroker craws. Perfect combination. I accidentally left mine at the house. Let's see if we can get us another one. All right, dudes. Sorry for the wind noise if there is any. We just stroked and yoked those last two there on the finesse football with that stroker smoker on the back. Good times out here fishing with you guys today. Thank you for joining me out here on the water. Sub the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys back at the house. All right, we're back at the house now. I'm just hanging out here in front of the tackle wall, and I've yet to shoot an outro for this video, so I thought I'd go ahead and knock that out now. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet and just say thank you to everybody who tuned into the video. If you had a good time, please consider subscribing to the channel. Help us hit that 10,000 subscriber goal. I've been fishing and filming a lot lately, and I have a bunch of stuff in there ready to edit. So there will be more uploads coming your way very soon. Thank you all for watching. I hope you're all staying safe, sane, and healthy out there. That about does it. That about wraps her on up. So I'll see you guys on the next one.